What up, peeps? Let's go, let's go. Long time in a live, long time in a live. Who they here with me? Hope everyone on the oil. Let's go do the cool work, guys, because what we do today, we not have to do tomorrow, don't we? Alright. So who they here with me? Alright. Guys, we could do some past paper questions. Alright, long time. I haven't been on my channel because I've been sick. But as God give me a little energy, but they here again. Alright. So once I just hit the like button, I could know say you're there with me. Don't say pretty late. But you know the shop's got already. Crazy work we have put in, right? Alright, so this one is a consumer arithmetics. And it said the types of box, you have the small box. X represent the small box, which is the number of donuts per box. The large box consists of 2x plus 3 donuts. That's what they really mean. And they said that the students sold 8 small boxes and 5 large boxes were sold. And it's a write an expression in terms of x for the total donuts sold. So that's the first thing I want you guys to do, right? Write an expression to represent the total donut. And then now they go ahead and for 2, they say the total donuts sold was 195. How many donuts were sold in each small box and in each large box? So I'm gonna give you guys 2, 3, 4 minutes to do that, guys. Let's go. And then we're gonna look at a depreciation one that I look at with my class today. Very nice question. I'm not seeing this so good. What's the expression, guys, for the total donuts sold? And then now, if the total donut was 195, donuts were sold in each small box and in each large box. Let's see how you guys handle that. And then we can proceed. Alright. Very nice question. This is how they normally set up the consumer arithmetic. They normally give you a little table and you have to determine whatever they're asking you for. Alright. So each part of the question is related. Come on, guys, let's go. 2 more minutes, let's go. Or should I run through this one and then do another one? Could do that also. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while, but I'm back. Hopefully I can go live tomorrow and Tuesday. For Tuesday, I already have some stuff to premiere, the entire syllabus. So hope you guys up for that challenge. I will be doing some multiple choice also. Alright. 1 say 8x plus 5, 2x plus 3, 18x plus 3 equal 195. Alright, so let's go right into it, guys. So look at all the information they give us, right? They say that the small box, x represent the small box, large box is represented by 2x plus 3, and they say 8 small boxes and 5 large boxes were sold. And then they ask, write an expression in terms of x for the total sold. So first, if they say 8 were sold, that would be 8 times x. So I see where you got that. So that is equal to 8x in terms of the small box. Now the large box, 5 of these were sold, right? And per box is 2x plus 3. So that would be 5 times 2x plus 3. Remember, we have to expand the bracket, right? So it's 5 times 2, that's 10x. And 5 3 is 15. Have to do that, right? So the total would be 8x plus 10x plus 15. So let me just put this up here. So for 1, it would be 8x plus 10x plus 15. And that would give us 18x plus 15. I think only the plus 3, 1 didn't get correct. Because remember, it's 5 times 3, right? So expanding the bracket. So this would be the expression, and you would have gotten full marks. Alright, they went ahead and they said the total sold was 195. How many donuts were sold for the small box? Alright, so what we have to do, we have to find the value of x. Right? Big up Chanel Murray, singer. Big up everybody. Yeah, man, good night, guys. Good night, welcome. Right, so they told us that it's 185. So what we have to do now is just, alright, 18x plus 15 equal to 195. And they told us that. That's the total sold. Right, so all we have to do is solve for this. So we subtract 15 from both sides. So it would be 8x equal 195 minus 15. 5 from that. 0, 1 from that, 80. Alright, so that would leave us with 180. So for the value of x, it would be 10. Right? Once we divide by 18, so we know that the value of x is 10. So this now represents 10, right? And for this one, so 10 is in each small box. And for this one, 2 times 10 plus 3. So that's our 2 times 20. So that represents what? 23 in the small box. And they told us that they sold 8 small ones. So that would be, for the small one, it would be 8 times 10. So that would be 80. And for the next one now, something alright. It's correct. Alright. So this, we sold 8 of this. So we sold a total of 80 small ones. And we sold 5 of this, which is equal to 115. Alright. So all we have to do now is just add 115 and 80, and we get the 195. So the total donuts that was sold was 80 in the small box, and in the large box it's 115, which gives a total of 195. Alright, so guys, don't go ahead and mess up your consumer arithmetic question. Alright, let's look at another one. I looked at this with my class today. I found it to be very interesting. It's a depreciation question, so I'm gonna look for it right now, and you can shut it. Just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Alright, I found it. Alright, so I'm gonna put that one. I want you guys to attempt them though. You are the one doing the exam. I'm just your guide. So you guys just go ahead and master everything, alright? Alright, so attempt this one, guys. I find it to be very interesting. Let's see, alright? And then you have the initial value. Then you have the depreciation. And then you have the value after 1 year. And this is the information they gave us. They said this is taxi, this is private car. And the initial value was $40,000. Depreciation of 12%. And you have to find the value after 1 year. So that's P. And for this one, 25,000 Q%. So you're gonna find the depreciation. And then the value was 21,250. So you have to find the value of P and Q. And the value after 2 years. I didn't do this with my class, I didn't see that part there. Alright, so the value after 2 years. So go ahead and do that one. Give you the taxi. And remember, this said the value after 1 year. I'm gonna write it a little better. So the value after 1 year. Go ahead and do that one, guys. Let's go, let's go. Hit the like button if you're just joining, man. We're not deal with. We not stop work till exam, guys. What we say? We work straight till exam. We got the people who want to do accounts tomorrow. And then you have English. Alright, so we have the motor vehicle, the type of motor vehicle, which is a taxi versus a private car. And we have the initial value, which is 40,000 and 25,000 for the private car. And he said it depreciates at 12% for the taxi. And no man, I no POA this. We do POA earlier, man. No man, this is a live, man. Live, man. Any question you have? This live, guys. Live. The other one was pre-record because you know me the tired and thing. So me draw back for an old video. I'm do last year. We got people from Guyana who will reach out to me and thing. Butterfly, what go on? Long time I not hear from you. Alright, we're gonna begin now, guys. You guys want warm up, man. Precious chop, man. Big up, what I want. Yeah. All the people in the building, you know, we have to do, don't. One pass maths, you know, guys. One pass maths. So, Bennett, you do, alright, now watch nothing, man. Sometimes I have headache too, but guess what? I have to push down. As I tell you guys, me not well. From what day, that's why I not come on. Because I'm sick and thing. But at the end of the day, I push on just to see him. Because guess what? So guys, you know, I see POA. I do 3 POA video, you know. Check them out, man. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Alright. Them do on it, man. Today me premiere part 3. And from the other day me do part 1 and part 2. So check them out, man. Everything there, man. So that come well now. Crazy video me I do, alright? Alright, so let's just look at this one now. And it says now it's a find the value of P. So first, for P, we want to find the value for the taxi after 1 year. So what it is, it's gonna depreciate by 12%. Now depreciation means that the value is gonna be less. So it's gonna be 12% less. And that is why they say motor vehicle is a liability. You buy it for 1 million this year, the value, or if you keep it in a good condition, the value is now 900,000. Because according to them, it depreciates, right? So that is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna just find 12% of 40,000. Alright. And that will give us 4,800. So what this means, the car, the taxi, and you know taxi, then rugu taxi and slam door and something. So yeah. So the value is 4,800 less. So all we have to do now is to subtract 4,800 from the initial value, which was 40,000. Right? And I'm just going off of memory because we had done this in class today. And that was 35,200. So I'm not even calculating it. I'm just going by memory because we did it in class today. And that's how my brain works. Alright? So after you subtract, you'll get 35,200. So the value of P would be 35,200. This is the value for the car after 1 year. Alright. They say now, we must find the value of Q. Now, Q, it represents a percentage that it is discounted by, but we don't know what. So all we have to do now is just say, alright, go back to what we know. I'm rub off this for now with the 2 years. Matter of fact, I can rub off everything as I want you guys to see clearly. Alright? So we know so we are gonna do it for 2 years, right? And we get the 35, 200, we put it right there. Alright. So let us find the value. See, so can't trick my students, you know. So we don't know what was Q, what is Q percent mean out of 100 times this, and this gave us a value of this. So that's how we got this, right? Alright, so all we have to do is transpose what's being divided, we multiply, and what's being multiplied, we divide. So it's 2125 times 100 divided by 25,000. You guys punch that in your calculator, right? Punch it in your calculator, guys. Are you going to do the exam? Punch it down in the calculator. How much you guys get? I don't see nobody type in the comment section, man. Everybody gonna sleep with me. Nobody else to work, I have to go on. Alright? Alright. So this should give you 85. But that's not the answer, right? Because what this is saying, 85% of this is equal to this. So that means it has to be 100% minus the 85%, which is equal to 15%. So the private car is depreciating at a value of 15%, which is a bit surprising because private cars normally in a better condition than taxi. But I guess the trend roll, right? Now we have all the information we need now to find out the value of both cars after 2 years, because that's what they ask us. They ask us for the depreciation value of both the taxi and the car after 2 years. Alright, so this is year 1 depreciation. So we get the rate now. We know so the rate for the taxi is 12%. So all we have to do, decrease it by 12%, which is 35, the new value, which is 35,200. And for the private car, the new value is 21,250. And we know that it depreciates at a rate of 15%. So all we have to do is just math up that now. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we have all this information up here. So we can just transfer it. So let us look at the taxi first. We got the Benz girl on the channel, alright? So, guys, an easier way, we can just find 88% of this, right? Because if it's going to depreciate by 12%, it means that the new value is actually 88%. So, guys, we're just use the common sense. So, it's 88% times 35,200. And it gives us the answer directly. And so this is for the taxi. And for the private now, we know that the rate is 15%. So it means that we're going to find 85% of the, which is this. So that's 21,250. So for my students, we didn't do this part today because I did not see it. Alright? So open and watch the channel right now. If you just come on, guys, and you want to be heard, just hit the like button and thing, right? So guys, this is paper 2, so you are allowed to use a calculator. Alright, so the value after 2 years would be 30,976, and that's for the taxi. And for the car, for the private car, it would be 85% divided by 100 times 21,250, which is equal to $18,062.50. Alright, so this will be the value of the car after 2 years. I hope everyone, good night, Tony and Walker, big up. Guys, you have to push through the headache, man. If you have to take pill, I could do it. But we have to do what we have to do, right? Alright, so we could change from consumer arithmetic, because you know what already. We are working with the broad topics so everyone can benefit. Alright? But these are very, very nice questions. Alright, so let's go. If you're watching the playback, hit the like button same way. I'll for 100 years from now, hit the like button. Work done, put in. Alright, the first question would be a fraction. I did 15 years out of past paper in fraction today. So I am not expecting anyone to get this one incorrect. I'm expecting everyone to be able to get this in less than a minute. So 2 1/4 plus 1 1/8 divided by 4 1/2. I'm expecting everyone online to get this. If you have not watched that video, and this was May 2011, guys, I'm expecting everyone to just run through this. 15 years worth of past paper fraction alone. So I'm expecting everyone to go through that right now. Let's go, guys, let's go. 2 1/4 plus 1 1/8 divided by 4 1/2. What's the answer for that? I don't see any answers are flying, guys. What a go on? What a go on? That's the answer, guys. 2 1/4 plus 1 1/8 divided by 4 1/2. I'm gonna go on the chat so I can see when persons are typing. I need to do that. Alright, someone says 2 1/2. Good night, Danny Anderson. I'm just seeing that text. Tony and Walker says 2 1/2. Tony and Walker say Csec Maths Wednesday tears. No man, just prepare for it, man. Tanisha Walker say R3/4. Maths no work so. One answer. Csec no one say R. You can't get Csec that. I'm just mark the first one, right? Alright. Let us go through it. Guys, you know what the premiere we do today? 5 years out of past paper questions. Come on, make screen look fuzzy. Alright, let's go through it. Alright. So we deal with the top first. So it will be 2 fourths, 8 and 1, 9 over 4. And this is a very nice question because you can see the LCM set up nice for you. So 1 times 8, that's 8 plus 1, 9 over 8. Right? So we're going to work the top and then we deal with the base. So the LCM would be 8. 4 into 8, that goes 2 times. 9 times 2 would be 18. 8 into 8, 1. Multiply by 1, 9 ones, 9. So for the top, we get 18 plus 9, which is 27 over 8. And then now we divide, the line mean divide. So 4 times 2, that's 8 plus 1, 9 over 2. And from there, we can just find the LCM. We could just rewrite it so persons can see it clear. So it will be 27 over 8 divided by 9 over 2. And we know the rules state that when we are dividing, we change the last fraction to multiplication and invert. So 2 over 9 now, not 9 over 2 again. And then we can divide. So we can see what number can go into 8 and 2. That will be 2. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 8, 4. And we can do the same. 9 into 9, 1. 9 into 27, that's 3. So 3 times 1 and 4 times 1. So this would give us 3 quarters. Alright? Someone said, everybody has said 2.5. Tashana did say 3/4 afterwards. Guys, you have to do better, man. Come on. 10 years, 15 years out of past paper I did today. I have to master this. Watch back the video them. Try them. Alright? Let us. We don't spend the whole day on fraction. You know. We work with the broad topics, right? So we look at consumer arithmetic. We look at a fraction. And now we're going to look at a decimal. So we just give you, we see Csec will give you. So yeah, do the exam before the exam. And this was May 2011. A very nice question. They set it up real nice for you guys. I like how they set it up. Alright, so let us look at a decimal now. Quickly guys. These are what coming in now, according to the broad topics, alright? So we have to know them. It's not no if nor but, we have to know them. I like this one. We did this already on the channel. Let us see if you guys remember. And remember, you are allowed your calculator. So this is 1. And this come under decimal. And I like this one now. And it says you have to use a calculator. Go ahead, type in the answer for that. So 1 square root of 2.89 times tan 45 and 2 12.8 squared minus bracket 30 divided by 0.375. Remember, your calculator is allowed, so you can use a calculator. I'm gonna give you guys, since I use a calculator, 3 minutes to do both. Alright, let's go guys, let's go. We have an exam for past Wednesday. Alright. Precious Chapman said 1.7. And that will be for the first one. Alright, go ahead and do number 2 now. You can just put 1 beside it so we know that it's that one. Pressure says 120.9. Alright. So we have 1 more minute. I'm going to run through them now, guys. The time elapsed, right? Alright, so you're just going to use a calculator. So first, you just look at the calculator, find the square root sign, and then you punch in. And guys, you have to know your calculator work. Some calculator you press 2.89 first, and then you press the other one. Or, so this work out to 1.7, right? And tan 45 is 1. That much I remember. So this is 1.7. So tan 45, that's 1. Alright, so we set that and you get your marks. So done, you know, you move on. This one now, it says 12.8 square. So you just punch in that and you square it. If you don't know where you square there, punch 12.8 times 12.8. Alright, so we get, for this part, we get 163.84, put the minus, and then work out the bracket. And the bracket said 30 divided by 0.375. And that works out to 80. Alright? So that works out to exactly 80. So all we have to do now is to subtract 80 from 163. And that's it. So it's 163.84 minus 80, which gives us 83.84. That wasn't the answer that I was seeing from you guys doing. What go on, guys? What a go on? So the actual answer is 83.84. Guys, ensure that you don't watch back that video here. As we are going a little bit faster than usual because of the emergency. Alright, so let's move on. So we had looked at, if you're just joining, we look at fraction already, consumer arithmetic, fraction, consumer arithmetic, now decimal. Now we're going to be looking at substitution. Alright, remember guys, check out the broad topic. Csec actually telling you what they're going to be giving you in the order in which they're giving you. I did those on my channel, so you guys definitely need to check it out. Ensure that you watch the premiere them who are come up. Those were my marathons. I didn't bother to post everything because I kept more than one marathon. And once you can work, you know, people are going to link you and say, Mr. Bennett, what do you do in a substitution? Where are you going with? People are going to link you and say, Mr. Bennett, you can join a class, you can do more than one marathon. Honestly, if me never sick, based on the request, I would have done another marathon. Alright? Alright, so find the value for this. 1, it says A minus B plus C. And 2 says 2A raised to the B. Welcome to Zoom. I'm from Grenada. I've been out, you know, guys, so I don't know what happened to my subscribers them. Represent your country. Yeah. So guys, look out for the premiere them want to come up. Them are go epic. Make sure you have your book. So you can try them first. Them are go epic, epic, epic. Alright. 1 a 1. Alright. Yes, Miss Pusey, I finally feel better, man. Boy, I'm telling you, that it was a bad experience. I've never been that sick, though. Normally, if I'm sick, I can communicate, talk on the phone and them something there, but not even that I could have done. Alright, pressure set for the last one is 32. So guys, we are using 1 more minute and then we go through that, right? Sanjay Cooper say 1 is 1. Alright. So guys, you know you have to work on your speed for Csec because you only get 2 hours and 40 minutes, right? So I encourage everyone, just watch back the video. Try to work them as fast as you can. These are coming. Yes, miss, indeed, God is good. What if a prayer gone up for me now, miss? So when me recover, I go through my phone, me see the amount of prayers and things. So that is good, that is good. That give me the strength to go on. Wendy, that's Guyana, right? Yeah. Guys, it doesn't matter which Caribbean country we are, we all have the same goal, right? Which is to pass maths. So we can get a job, go to university we want, we can have a nice family, and we don't have to turn to a life of crime. Alright, so we are going through these now. According to Csec, only 30% of students get the full marks for these. Only 30%. Can you believe that? So, not saying persons don't get marks, but the full marks, only 30% get that. Alright, so let us investigate what go on. So substitution, so all we're doing is to substitute in the value, right? And it's a 4 minus b, which is 2 minus 1. No, minus 1, because this is a plus 1, yeah. So it would be 4 minus 3, yeah. So it is indeed 1. Alright, let's see if this one is 32. That was the most popular answer. Alright, so a, the value of a is 4. So we can put that. Raised to the b, which is 2, and then times 2. Alright, so we have to square first. You guys get that? So that's 16 times 2, which is equal to 32. Very good. A common error, some persons will say 2 4 is 8 and say 8 8 64. So well done, guys. Well done. Well done. I'm confident that you guys will pass, you know. I'm very confident about that. Alright, let's see if you guys can simplify. And guys, remember to hit the like button, even if you watch 1,000 years from now, right? It's a 2022. Even if you watch it now, 3022, still hit the like button. At least some grandkids can see. I'm a great grandkids. Alright, so this one says simplify. I'm gonna start off very simple because we're gonna do more than one. Alright, so guys, and this was May 2014. So go ahead and simplify that. Let's go. Alright, what's the answer, guys? Oh, new subscribers, welcome. We are putting in work, I'm a chicken, we are jerk. Alright, 7x minus 5 over 12. Let's see. Let's go. Alright, because remember we have more, guys. These are pretty popular. Alright, so the LCM would be 12. So the person that type in did get that correct. And then now we say 3 into 12. How many groups of 3 you can get out of 12? And that would be 4. So now we're going to expand the bracket. So we're going to multiply each term by 4. So 4 times x, 4x. 4 times negative 2, negative 8. And then we do the same thing. 4 into 12, that goes 3 times. So multiplying each term by 3. Remember, bracket means to multiply. 3 times x, 3x. And 3 times 1 would be 3. Now all we have to do is to group the like terms, meaning group the x's. So we have 4x. This is a plus 3x, so we add 3x. This is a minus 8, so we don't change the sign. Plus 3 over 12. So we have 4x plus that will give us 7x. And negative 8 plus 3, that's negative 5. Remember, it takes the sign of the bigger one and then 12. So very good. Someone had actually got this correct. Very good. One more, guys. One more. Hit the like button as I come on. I wanna deal with, man. Yeah, man. It's a blessing, you know, guys. It's a blessing to be here. Alright, I want you guys to attempt this one now. I'm just gonna give 30 more seconds and then we can clear that. Alright, you know what? I can put it over here. So. Alright, so this one says 2k over 3 minus 2 minus k over 5. Same instruction, simplify. So try that one. I know you guys gonna mess up this one, you know, because of the negative right there. I know you guys gonna mess it up. So go ahead, that's 2k over 3 minus 2 minus k over 5. Can't wait to go back to school tomorrow. Been out for a while, man. Thirty more seconds. So 2k 3 minus 2 minus k over 5, and you have to simplify. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. What's the answer? Alright. So as usual, we find the lowest common multiple. Right? I'm gonna do a different type after this and see how well you guys can angle that too. Cause he said them no ramping, guys, you know, play with people. Alright, so the LCM would be 15, and then we said 3 into 15 goes 5 times. So multiply 5k by 2, right? Right? 5 times 2k. So that will give us 10k. This is where it can get a little bit tricky. We have 5 into 15, that goes 3 times. I've seen my students made the error. What they do, they put 3 over here, so, right? But remember, we multiply by a negative 3. So negative 3 times 2 would be negative 6. And negative times a negative would give us positive. So we get positive 3k. So guys, be very careful of this, right? So it would be 10k, we group in the like terms, bringing all the k's together, plus 3k minus 6. And that would be over 15. Remember, we cannot add or subtract unlike terms, but we can add the k's them, right? Because those are like terms. So 10k plus 3k would be 13k minus 6 over 15. And that would be our answer. And you get full marks from Csec for that. Alright? Alright, there's another type where they can actually give you, and students normally say, sir, this one is stress. They can give you something like this. So go ahead and attempt this one. 2 over x plus 3. Same instruction, simplify. Rub off the 2014. This one is not 2014. So go ahead and attempt that one, guys. Let's go. So it's 2 over x plus 3 plus 4 over x plus 1. And you have to simplify that. So go ahead and complete that one, guys. Let's go, let's go. Seven x 7k minus 6 over 5. Alright. This one is a little bit tricky, you know, guys. I know it's gonna defeat you. Alright guys, 30 more seconds and then we can proceed, alright? Alright, so let's proceed. So guys, the first thing about this, you find the lowest common multiple, which is both of these, right? So the LCM would actually be x plus 3 times x plus 1, right? And then now you divide x plus 3 into this, so this will go gone and leave x plus 1. So we multiply this, it's almost as if you swap them. Right, so let's expand the bracket. 2 times x, that's 2x. 2 times 1, 2. And then we do the same thing for this. X plus 1 divided into this. This will cancel itself, right? So that will leave x plus 3. So expand the bracket now. 4 times x, 4x. And 4 times 3, 12. So all we have to do now is to group the like terms. So we have 2x plus 4x, everything is positive, plus 2 plus 12 over x plus 3 and x plus 1. So we can just simplify now. 2x plus that gives us 6x. 2 plus 12, that's 14 over the LCM, which is x plus 3 and x plus 1. So that would be our answer. Alright. So it's the same LCM we're using. 6x plus 14 divided by x plus 3. I think we get the same thing. Alright, well done, well done. Alright, this one now, it says simplify again, but it's a little bit different from this. So nevertheless, Csec can give you this. So let's just look at one of them. It's actually coincide with the law of indices. So same instruction, simplify. We'll be looking at some matrices and vectors and all of those things. Section 2. Those are on the premiere, but I will be looking at a live with them same way. Maths can never too much, guys. Alright, this one's a 5p divided by 3q divided by 4p cube over 2q. Who wants to take on this one? Simplify. So there are so many questions they can ask you. This is one of them, or they can set it up. Right? So 5p divided by 3q divided by 4p cube over 2q. Go ahead and do that one. Remember, I'm timing you guys. I'm timing you. Let's go. Alright guys, time has elapsed. I don't see any message flying. Alright, so as with fractions, we deal with it just like fractions, right? When we are dividing a fraction, we invert the last fraction. Change it to multiplication and invert. So let us do that. So it's 5p, right? But the first fraction over 3q times 2q over 4p cubed. So we invert the last fraction and then we can cancel now. So q cancel q in this one. P, we have a p here, so p is cancel one of this, so it's gonna leave 2. And then now we can say 5 times 2 is 10. And we have 3 times 4, that's 12. And then we have the p squared. This can be reduced by 2. So we divide by 2, so that's 5 over 6 p squared. And there we have it. Voila! 3 marks in C. This one is a little bit simpler. Take down that, guys. 30 seconds. Let's go, let's go. This one is a little bit simpler in my estimation. And this one was January 2010. So the next one coming up is January 2010. So let's go. It's a simplify again. I think we have done this on the channel already. So it's 4x squared times 3x to the 4th. I know it's pretty late in Trinidad and Barbados and those places now, but we just have to do what we have to do. Alright, do that, guys. I'm gonna try to come on a little bit earlier tomorrow. So it's 4x squared times 3x to the 4th divided by, the line mean divide, divided by 3x to the cube. Go ahead and solve that one. Let's go, guys, let's go. Alright. So we have 4x squared times 3x to the 4th divided by 3x. Two way we can do this. We can do the top first and then we do it, or we can just cancel. But we're gonna do the top. So 4 times 3, that's 12, because notice it's multiplying. Now the law of indices state that when we're multiplying and the base is the same, we add the powers. So it would be 2 plus 4 divided by 3x to the third, which gives us 12. 2 plus 4 is x to the 6, and we divide by 3x to the third. Alright? So when we are dividing, so 12 divided by, that would give us 4. And when we are, wait, I need more space. Yes, so when we are dividing, we are subtracting. So it would be x to the 6 minus 3, which gives us 4x to the third. And that would be our answer. Another way we could have looked at it, we could have go ahead and cancel 3 into 3, 1. This would leave x to the 3 gone, so this would leave 1. So we'd have 4x squared times x to the 1, which is give us 4x to the cube. So that's another way we could have looked at it. Alright, let's move on. We're going based on what they say. Still happy I was able to do a hour after being sick for so long. So at least we did some work, which is good. Alright. Tomorrow again, I will be back with the mercy of God. It's a little curvy at time. They did say we're gonna get perimeter area and all of those, alright? And they say take pi to be 22/7. They told us that. And they say 1, calculate the length of the arc ABC. And right here, so is O. So 1, calculate the length of arc ABC and they say the perimeter of the sector and that is OABC. Very interesting question this. And then the area of the sector ABS. There's no S on it, so I'm assuming they mean ABC. That was an error with the book. Alright. So go ahead and attempt this one. Let me see how well you guys can handle this. Alright. So it says calculate the length of the arc ABC. How do we calculate arc? And Zoom, big up yourself, Zoom. You there, man? Precious chap, man. Yeah, man, Zoom. Me just say, oh, me not see you. Brit World, so she got that. Big up, big up. What if for people there tonight? Yeah, man, I love it. Tomorrow night again, guys. Alright, guys, 2 more minutes and then we look at the solution for that. Alright, guys, time has elapsed. Let's go. Alright, so it says calculate the length of the arc ABC, right? So, the first thing, guys, from you say length, it have to do with circumference, right? However, it's not the entire circle we're finding. It's only this portion here, right? So it says ABC. So AB, we're going to stop right here. So this portion, what's the degree for this? If this is 90, all of this will be what? 270. Since all of it is 360, this portion is 270. So it would be 270 over 360, or 3/4 of it then. That's another way to look at it. Times 2 pi r. And the radius of 3.5. So all we have to do is just simplify this. This work out to 0.75. This into this 1, this into this 2, 2 into this 1, 2 into this. So it would be 0.75 times 22. And that will give us that portion. So let me just punch that in the calculator. So that works out to 16.5. See how easy? And then now, it asks us for the perimeter of the sector. What will be the perimeter of the sector if that is 16.5? Alright, think about it, guys. If this is 16, all of this is 16.5. Right? But they gave us this to be 3.5. The perimeter means the total distance around. So we need to account for this portion here from O to A. Now, if you look closely, what would this is the center of the circle. Right? This is 3.5. That means this would also be 3.5. So we add this, we get 7. So all we have to do is just add 7 to 16.5, which is the 3.5 plus 3.5, and that will give us, we have 0.7. So that will give us 23.5. And then they ask us now for the area of the sector ABC. Right? Now, as we talk about area, the first thing come to mind, pi r squared. Right? So let us proceed to that. So we get this to be 23, and we get this to be there. Now let us focus on the area of the sector. Now the area is of the circle is pi r squared. But as you can notice, it's 3/4 of it they want. So we come back to the 270 over 360, which work out to 3/4. Alright, so let's find the area for the circle. So this would be 0.75 as a decimal. Pi 22 over 7 times the radius, which is 3.5 times 3.5. Alright, boom, this into this 1, this into this 2, 2 into this 1, 2 into this 11. So that's 0.75 times 38.5. Oh, we know that? We do this in PEP students. Alright, so it would be 0.75 times 38.5. And that would be our answer. Because we only want 3/4 of the circle. So times 38.5, I'm using my calculator, which work out to 28. Final answer for this one is 28.875 centimeters square, since it's area. Alright. So guys, these are some of the things that they can give you: perimeter, area. Now we're gonna be looking at volume and total surface area, and then we stop this for tonight and we continue. Alright, so let us look at volume and total surface area. The other things with perimeter include triangle, rectangle, and square, right? But we're not going to look at those tonight. We're going to be looking at volume and total surface area. So add up this for me. why the marker you move so quick? You want the wrong marker this year. Alright, so we're gonna look at volume. So let us first look at the cube. Alright, so this is a cube, and we're going to look at a cube versus a cuboid. This one is a bit ugly. Alright, so we have a cuboid versus a cube. We could discuss a little about them, right? What do we know about a cube? If you look in a fridge, cube ice, right? All 6 sides are equal. So that's with the cube. All 6 sides are equal. With the cuboid, we have basically rectangles. So this is made up of squares and this is made up of rectangles. So you come back to the primary school stuff what we do so far, you know, cube and cuboid. Alright, so let us look at the volume of a cube. Let us say this was 5 centimeters. All of it would be 5, right? And they ask us to find the volume. Now volume, you can only find volume of 3 dimensions. And the area for general volume is area of the base times the height. So all we have to do is just find the area for the base. But since it's a square, we know say all of it is 5, right? So it would be 5 times 5, which is 25 centimeters square, times the height. So it will be 25 centimeters square times 5 centimeter, which is equal to 125 centimeter cube, and that would be the volume. Alright, so remember, we're going to look at the volume and then look at the total surface area. Alright, let us say we're looking at the cube now. Let's say this was 6 centimeters, this side is 3, and this is 2. And we're asked to find the volume. Again, we find the area for the base. The base is what it sits on. So it would be 6 by 3. That's the area for the base. So it's 6 centimeters by 3 centimeters, which is equal to 18 centimeters square. And then now we times it by 2, which is the height. So you see we get the 3 dimension now. Centimeter, yeah. So 2 times that would be 36 centimeter cube. So that's how we find volume. And Csec said that volume will be coming. So ensure that you guys are prepared for volume. And I'm going to be looking at total surface area. What I'll be doing, I'll be looking at the total surface area for the cube and the cuboid. And then to top it off for the night, we look at the cylinder, the volume of a cylinder, which is also a part of the syllabus. Alright, so ensure that you guys take down this. Alright, so let us look at the total surface area now. Should we change the dimensions for the total surface area? I think we should change the dimension just to ensure that. Now what the total surface area is the area of all the sides, right? So all the faces basically. So this have 6 equal faces. Let us say for this one, we're going to use it to be 4 centimeters, right? Now everything will be 4, because since it's a cube and it's made up of square, everything of 4, right? So all we have to do, think about it. We have 6 equal sides and we want to find the area for all 6. So all we need is what? Find the area for 1. So it would be 4 times 4, which is equal to 16. But because they have 6 equal sides, we multiply it by 6. So 6, 6, 36, 6, 1, 6, and 3, 96. Notice this is area. So we leave it as total surface area. What it is the area of all the sides, and we'll add them. Because each area will be 16, this is going to be 16, this is 16, this is 16, we'll multiply. Alright, let's look at the cuboid. I'm going to use some small numbers just so we can be on the same page. Alright, so we have a dimension of 5 by 3 by 2. Now this can be a little bit tricky, guys. I have a little shortcut, but before we should do the shortcut, I'm just going to point out the 6 faces. Think about a box, right? The front and the back would have the same dimension. The sides would have the same dimension, and the base and the top would have the same dimension. So if we should put in some numbers in this, basically, all we have to do now, look at the different types of, basically we have 3 same triangles, right? So it's 6 sides, 3 triangles. So all we have to do now, think about the dimension of the front, that would equal to the back. Think about the dimension of the base, that would equal to the top and the side. So let us look at the side. What's the dimension for the side, which is this? It's very easy. Girls find it a little bit difficult. Right? So think about it. The height is 3, right? All of these would be 3. So this would be a 3 by 2. So if you see this side, this is a 3 by 2. Let's just look at the dimension for the front. So we have 5 here, so up by 3. So it's a 5 by 3. Teach you. And then now, so we look on the side and the base. No, the top, side and the front. So let's look at the base now. So this is a 5 by 2. So easy. So this is a 5 by 2. And then because we have 2 each, we can just multiply it by 2. Alright, so let us do that. So this side a 3 by 2. Base a 5 by 2. And this one now, a 5 by 3. I think that I tell my students, each one of them is going to occur 2 times. See there? 2, 3, 2, 5, and 2, 2. Alright? So 3, 2, 6, 5, 2 is 10, 5, 3 is 15. So let's add these. So 6 and that, 16 and that, 31. So it's 31 by 2, which is equal to 62 centimeters square. So that will be the total surface area. Alright, so the last one thing that we'll be looking at now is the volume of a cylinder. I'm really tired. I'm just recovering. So you know it already, guys. Alright, so let us look at the cylinder. And then we are done for the night. Big up everybody will come out, you know, say late, especially in Guyana and those places, which is 1 hour ahead of us. Some of you have accounts in the morning, so big up all the very best, alright? So let's just look at the cylinder and we close it off for the night. Tomorrow we start back from where we left off. Alright, let's just say this is 10 centimeter. I'm gonna try and make it as simple as possible. And the radius of 7 centimeter. Now, as I say, volume is finding the area of the base times the height. So the base is a circle and we times it by the height. So the radius is 7, so it will be pi r squared times the height. So this is 22 over 7, the radius of 7 times 7, and the height of 10. Can cancel now. 7 times that, 154 times 10. That works out to 154.0 centimeter cube. And we're gonna stop here for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm really tired. Big up for the likes, thanks, and for all of that. Watching the playback, ensure that you turn on your notification so when we come on live tomorrow and Tuesday, you guys can get that, right? We're gonna move into the matrices and the trigonometry and all of those compulsory. I want to look at functions also. Do remember other things are on the channel. You can check out every single thing. Big up for the likes. Thank you guys so much. You are appreciated. Alright, Mr. Bean, really appreciate you all. Alright. Newcomers, welcome. Happy to have all of you. Trust me. Alright. And you guys can share the channel with others also so they can benefit just the same. Alright. So guys, big up. Thank everyone for coming. You can watch the playback if you have caught it in the. Alright, Roger said, big up boss man, have a good night. Yeah man, am I white? Yeah man, my pleasure man. Guys, I told me sick why I never the on my channel from Moody. You get to me and say, work where working on a chicken way and jerk. You just work until the exam come. Oh, you're new here. Check out the other videos them man. Other subjects also. Accounts, POB, history, everything. Social studies. Check out the other videos them. Welcome man, welcome. We just have to put in the work, you know. Because we know the future, so we have to do what we have to do. Alright guys, so take care. See you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try come on early tomorrow, alright? Try come on about 6 o'clock and thing. And stay as long as we possibly can. Alright, so big up everybody. Stay safe and don't worry guys, we got this. We have time, we'll work straight until the exam come. Alright, so this is Mr. Bennett, I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.